Hello, folks. How you doing? Oof. Oof. She says, early in the morning. It's early in the morning for Garblag. How you doing? Let me just... Because that music is a little bit loud for me, so it's probably a bit loud for you. There we go. Let's do that. Twiddle some knobs. Fiddle with some things. Hello, welcome to Gobbler Games. My name's Millie, and we're going to play some Ironsworn Soulforged. I cut my finger off there. We're going to play some solo RPG. Like, I've never done this before, so it's all a bit new and exciting. And we are going to learn the rules together a bit, I think, because I have not had a massive amount of time to learn everything, so you might get some stuff wrong. If you folks know what you're doing, then do feel free to tell me. Don't tell me what to pick unless I ask. This is my campaign and I want to play it my way. Help me with the rules, but don't tell me if I'm playing optimally or any of that kind of shenanigans. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Thank you very much. Okay, so what have we got here? Let's have a look. We've got the book, Ironsworn Starforged, and we are going to do today some of the truths. So, the way I have read it so far. Hey, Nun. What are you having for breakfast? I had crumpets with jam on. It was tasty. So the way I've read it so far is we're going to do almost like a session zero. We're going to set up some truths, some things about the world we live in that are unique to this campaign that I am going to play. And then we will create a character. And I think that might be all we have time for today. We'll see. I don't want to do it too fast. I want to make sure we get it right. But also, don't want to just dawdle around and do nothing. I was asked on Discord, is this going to be computer generated? No, I have my dice tray. And they're not going to show up on camera because they're massive goth dice. Oh no, no. Look, I have dice. I'm going to roll my dice to make my choices. See what's happening and that kind of stuff. So, come on, computer. I love the art in this book already. Absolutely gorgeous. So where do we need to start? The basics? No, we don't need the basics. We probably do need the basics, but let's face it, I'm not going to read the basics. Hey, Heavy. Hey, Azimuth. Welcome. Come in. Join us. There we go. This is what we want. I love the hex. So yeah, we're gonna launch our campaign. I got the PDF off drive-through. Wasn't massively. You can also use Stargazer to track. Narin Zeka, that sounds great. What's that? Stargazer to track your campaign progress and write things down. You go over to the Discord and give me a link to that, and I will maybe even have a quick scooch whilst we're live. Oh, that's probably not a good thing to do, but Goblag isn't here to stop me. HG, making Necromunda while listening Goblag. Welcome, good. That's an excellent work day. Yes, Nara, send me it. I will look. We should probably make a solo RPG channel. I don't know, put it in the tavern or something. Folks, if you're not on the Discord, you should come and join us. Hundreds of lovely people doing lovely stuff and cool RPG things. Anyway, so whilst I'm waiting on that, we're going to have a quick scooch through launching your campaign. So we're going to prepare for liftoffs, choose some truths, create a character, build a starting stector, and begin our adventure. Strawberry jalapeno jam. I'm going to get distracted very, very often today, it seems. More cool art we like. All right, preppers play. Good. Preppers content. safety tools and all that kind of stuff. Set a flag. Yep, we've read this. You should read it. It's good content. However, we're going to just jump to see this. So we're going to decide what your true version of the Forge is. All right. So from my understanding, and this is going to be my campaign, so this is the rules. The Forge is our part of space. We're going to find out why we've come to our part of space, and we can do sort of like space jumps around the place, but it's not terribly mapped out and not terribly well known. There is the Elodian drive, which is basically like a jump drive that gets you around a bit, and everything is quite retro future tech. So my kind of aesthetic, everything's a bit shitty, everything's a bit like percussive maintenance required. Definitely like the Aliens sort of aesthetic. Maybe even a little bit, let's face it, we're going to get a bit of Aliens meet Coriolis in this game because it's me. We might even have a little bit of Babylon 5 going on. It's definitely not Star Trek style, everything is shiny style of stuff. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for subscribing, Azimuth. I appreciate it. All the Garblags appreciate it, but at least 2 of them will be asleep right now. All right, so some default. Oh, look, this is beautiful. It gives us time. So we're going to do 45 to 60 minutes for this. You can help if you need to. This is a perilous future. 2 centuries ago, your people fled a cataclysm and settled a distant galaxy they call the Forge. This is a chaotic place full of dangers and mysteries. Now, no one, maybe a little bit of Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, we can get some of that in there. This is a lonely future with some possible exceptions. Humans are the only known intelligent life in the galaxy. Others once lived here, but only mysterious and perilous faults remain to mark their legacy. Bom, bom, bom. It's a diverse future, vibrant mix of peoples and cultures among the humans of the Forge. This is a far-flung future. Settlements lie scattered, often isolated from one another. Your starship can travel faster than light speeds, but it's ponderously slow at a cosmic scale. Like it. Picasso. This is an unexplored future. Discoveries await even in the settled regions. Much of the Forge is unknown and uncharted. It's a wondrous future. Like a bit of wonder. Do like a little bit of wonder in space. Forge is a galaxy of ancient mysteries, spacefaring creatures, startling phenomena, and other marvels. This is a retro future. Envision the technology you wield as only slightly advanced over today's real-world technologies, or even a step back in many ways. Resources are scarce. The people of the Forge must cobble together what they can. Fallout might be another kind of thing. Fallout-style stuff. This is an unjust future. I don't think it's any different than the unjust any political commentary. Those in power hoard resources, control technologies, impose their will on others through force or cunning. Others must stand against these forces of imperialism and oppression. And this is a hopeful future. Despite the challenges, hope remains. Fulfilling your sworn vows is a realization of that hope. Okay. Following section includes 14 categories to define the key aspects. So there's a bunch of different, like we've come to the Forge, but what made us come here? And that's what this thing behind me is. This is the worksheet to work out what we're doing. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. 13. That's not a good number. I don't have a D13. I did visit ironsworn.com. That's where I got this from. They're saying you can get the printable version of this. Yeah, Fallout plus space like Outer Worlds. So probably something like that. But with me, it's probably a lot more depressing and shit. Because that's... I like my space miserable. I don't know. We'll find out. Select your truth from each category in one of 3 ways. Mix and match techniques as you like. So we can choose to choose a truth. Roll for a truth, or customize your truth in your own crack. Alright, okay. A few truths also choose D6 plus D8 plus 1. Yeah, minus 1. D6 plus D8 minus 1. I guess that would... Yeah, okay, maybe we could do it like that. Okay. Tips for this exercise. Keep it moving. We are doing it as a group activity. We will leave some questions unanswered. Yeah. Each categories start to resolve contradictions. Okay. So we need to pick a reason why we arrived at the forge, I think. Now, I'm going to come back to this page. Things, is there something I like? Like, I think we might just have a quick... Yeah, we could roll D13 on D... But I want to use my dice. I've got dice. We could use a dice roller. We could use an online thing, but I want to use actual real dice. So I'm actually going to read through some of them. Oh yeah, okay. Stargazer link. All right, just everybody hold 1 minute while I check a website. Oh, it's got a cool little scrolling type. I should have got this up on the... Campaign. Oh, okay. Oh, I misunderstood completely. I thought we chose one of the truth categories, but each one of these has its own truth. All right, cool. That makes things interesting. Right, let's see if we can... Get rid of that. That's gone. Little bit of editing on the fly, folks. Oop. It's almost like when I play Dungeons and Dragons by myself. And there's too many enemies. And everybody just has to hold on. Right, okay. Boop. There we go. Naren and Zeka provided us with a very helpful thing. We have a D16. Does that from Blood Poll? Is that from Blood Bowl? Right, there we go. So this is something Naren and Zeka sent me. If you're over on our Discord, you can find this too and join in. And we'll probably put a link somewhere. Oh, it's capturing the mouse, which is really annoying. That's what happens when we do things. And it's called... What is it called? Stargazer. Okay. So, let me just... Now I've got to... Hopefully, if I put it... Oh, no. Right, it's going to go a bit wonky, folks. I'm sorry. There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay. It's given us a random name. Called... What are we called? We're called Ash Silver. Okay. Thanks. I got a nerd point for recognizing Blood Bowl. I have lots of nerd points. I wouldn't be sat here playing an RPG by myself on a Wednesday morning if I had no nerd points, really, would I? That's massive nerd points. Right. Okay, so should we just do it random for the Cataclysm? Interdimensional entities invaded our reality without warning. These implacable, enigmatic beings ravaged our homeworld. We could not stand against them. With our last defenses destroyed, our hope gone, we cast our fate to the Ford. Here we can hide and survive. Miserable enough for me. Let me just have a quick read in the book, see what it's saying here. So, okay, so we can roll for the entities. No, too many windows open now. Right, we need to get rid of this one. You can't see me getting rid of that one. Okay. So we're on here. This is what we're doing. We're doing this bit. Oh, you can't see that. No. Let's just carry on. Okay. So we've got a D100 here. Without warning, these implacable enigmatic beings, these took the form of corrupting biological scourges, swarming animalistic creatures, monstrous humanoids, spirits of alluring divine form, beings of chaotic energy, titanic creatures of horrific power, or world-eating abominations of unimaginable scale. Unimaginable chain. I like spirits of alluring divine form. I know that sounds weird, but I think it was the good guys that turned out to be the bad guys. That's always fun. Right, so though, where are we going here? There. Okay. So the Exodus. Should we roll again? Mysterious alien gates provided as instantaneous one-way passage to the Fords. In the midst of the cataclysm, our ancestors found a strange metal pillar on our homeworld's moon. A map on the surface of this alien relic detailed deep space locations of the Iron Gates, massive devices that powered wormholes. With no other options, the Exodus ships fled through the gates and emerged here in the Forge. Interesting. Oh, I like this. Does your family or cultural history offer any stories of the Exodus? How does this legacy impact you today? If you are dedicated to expanding the reach of your people within the Forge, you might be an explorer, or if you are exiled and reviled, you might be an outcast. Okay. Okay. My outcast to like it's really weird. Like these divine beings came and then they turned out to be dicks, and then we found something weird on the moon and we ran away. I love it. Okay. So the communities is another. Should I be making notes? Should I be making notes about whether I'm an explorer or an outcast and stuff? Did I need to... Oh, I missed a bit down here as well, look. Do you possess a keepsake or artifact of pre-cataclysm society? What is it? Why is it important to you? If you're all that remains of a people or culture, you might be a vestige. Interesting. I like how these are capital things. Like, these are clearly character stuff I need to remember. I should be writing these down. It's okay. I've got a video I can watch back. Perhaps you're the bad guy from their point of view. From the divine being's point of view, yeah, maybe we were. We're just ravaging and scavenging and destroying our own planet. Humans are dicks, man. Humans are dicks. I always thought that. Can I export and import campaign data and you can add notes in the notes section? I will be. I think I'm just a bit on the fly, so, you know, we're going to work it out as we go along. But yeah, I like that. I like it. Okay. Already making my dream depressing RPG setting. Excellent. Okay, we went too far ahead there. We need to work out our communities. Our communities. What are our options here? Few survived. Dangers abound. We've made our mark. I I think I'm going to pick few survived. I'm just going to pick few survived the journey. Because if we were all dicks and we were screwing each other over to try and escape, probably didn't bring a lot of friends with us. You survived the journey to the forge and we are scattered to the winds. Our settlements are often small, starved for resources and on the brink of ruin. Hundreds of far-flung settlements are lost and isolated with the untamed chaos of the galaxy. We do not know their fate. Excellent. Oh, I like this at the bottom. So, if you are skilled at negotiation resolving disputes between communities, you might be a diplomat. If you have made your mark on creative works, you might be an artist. If you've always lived among the stars, you might be voidborn. I like that. I think when I work out what these are, I want to be a voidborn. That sounds good. Okay. Next up, we've got some truth about iron, which is the vows. Iron vows are sacred. You sort of swear to follow these oaths. So we're going to find out a truth about iron. Let's just roll for that, because I didn't get to pick that. So what did we... Iron vows are sworn upon a totem. Interesting. Iron vows are sworn upon totems crafted from enigmatic metal we call black iron. First forged by a long-dead civilization, some say it is a living metal attuned to the hidden depths of the universe. Remnants of this prized resource are found within ancient sites throughout the forge. It is resistant to damage and corrosion, but can be molded using superheated plasma at specialized facilities. Iron sworn carry weapons, armor, or tokens crafted from black iron and swears vows upon it. Spacer Shepherd, yeah, man. Spacer Shepherd. So I like that. We already coveting something that didn't belong to us as horrible humans. I like it. It's Garblag. Hey Garblag, how you doing? Welcome to your channel. We're playing some Ironforged. We're just deciding what our sector is about. Already we've decided humans are dicks. And we ran away because the angels came to take back our planet. And we lost. Great stuff. What's next? Laws. All right, let me have a look in the PDF about laws. So, settled domains are lawless frontiers. Laws and governances vary, or communities in terms of the covenant. Charter established after the organization called the Keepers is absorbed. Someone on Twitter is doing a Trek skin for Ironsworn. That sounds exciting. Although I don't enjoy... I do like Star Trek, but I don't think it's got a good... I'm going to stop. Anyway. Our world. Our forge. Now... I feel like this is probably something we want to pick. And it's either... completely lawless, every dog for themselves, or we've tried to learn from what we did. But then again, because if we go back up to our communities, few survived and were scattered and were flung all over the place. So maybe we just roll. Maybe we roll. Maybe we just roll. Or maybe actually, laws and governance vary across settled domains, but bounty hunters are given wide latitude to pursue their contracts. Their authority is almost universally recognized and supersedes local law. Although tradition and influence, bounty hunters are given free rein to track and capture fugitives in most... Only the foolish stand. Yeah, I think we're going to go with 2. We're going to go with the middle one. Too many windows open. Yep. Alright. Religion. No. Well, oh, what does it say at the bottom here? Hang on, we'll come back to religion because I'm like, the first one of these three is our gods failed us, we left them behind. The Exodus was a tipping point. The gods offered no help to the billions who died in the cataclysm, and spirituality has little meaning in the Forge. Most now see religion as a useless relic of our past, but search for meaning continues, and many are all too willing to follow a charismatic leader who claims to offer a better way. Our faith is as diverse as our leaders, our people. 3 dominant religious orders, triumphant battle for influence and power within the Forge. So we've got religion is rubbish, which I would feel like if we escaped from angelic beings just during our home because we were dicks, we might be petulant about it. Faith is as diverse as our people, which means that some people, like, would they have been like, no, we deserved it, and we're the chosen ones that got to run away, and various things along that spectrum, or 3 dominant religions. No, I think I want this to be dark and grumpy space. So our gods failed us. We left them behind. And what does it say? What is your relationship to religion? Are you an ardent follower of a god or a creed? You might be a devotant. Ooh, Garblag, 3 factions, leavers, returners, and deservers. Ooh, that does sound good, though. Maybe we should go back and change. Our communities are often sworn to serve one of the 3 doctrines of the triumvirate. For many, faith offers purpose and meaning, but also divides us. Throughout our beef history in the Forge, the leaders of the leaders have pitted us against one another. For this reason, some are apostates who disavow these religions and follow a different path. We can also type in our own. Yeah, okay. Maybe, I like it. Okay, or edit existing ones. Yeah, I think we're gonna go back and change that. We're gonna change a version. 3 Dominus, but they're not the. Because the way this talks about it, it makes it sound like they're all friendly and they all work together. So I don't think that happens. I think Garblack is right. Leaders of... one of the 3 doctrines. So we're just going to edit out the triumvirate. Oh, I'm having fun. Are you having fun? Levers. I mean, I think I'll probably spend just an hour every week doing this over and over again. Okay. Levers, returners, and deservers. Do we want any magic in our forge? Do we want... Grimwolf, come and join the Discord. Do we have a link to this thing what we're using? Naren and Zeka very handily provided the link to this. If you head over to Discord, the Garblag Discord... did that work? I think yes, it did. There we go. If you head over to Discord, the link is in the tavern. You can come and have a go with this. It is fabulous, and I'm already enjoying how useful this is because I was going to have to do typey, and now I don't. I just do clicky and slight editing. It's perfect. But we were talking about magic. Magic makes it less grim. Oh, thanks, Garblag. Garblag put it in the magic makes it less grim. I don't know. I like either. I don't want it like... Yeah. I like the idea of like I like either the first one or the second one. Either magic does not exist, or supernatural powers are wielded by those rare people we call paragons. Although, I think we're just going to have to go random, because I'm dithering too much. We shouldn't dither too much. Alright, let's see what the world does. Nope. No magic. Nope. The angels had the magic. If we go back to Earth, we might be able to get some. There we go. We have no magic, for we are the ones who escaped. All right, communication and data. Much was lost when we came to the Forge. It is a dark age. Information is life. We rely on spaceborne couriers to transport messages and data across the vast distances between settlements. In settled domains, a network of data hubs called the Weave allow near instantaneous communication and data sharing between ships and outposts. I think much was lost when we came to the Forge, and it is a dark age. I'll pick that one. Knowledge that remains is a commodity as valuable as the rarest resource. Collected, hoarded, and jealously guarded, ships and outposts endure prolonged periods of isolation. Rumors or disinformation are used to gain advantage or undermine foes. I like it. Yes. Like it, Picasso. I should stop saying that. I've been watching too much TikTok. All right, medicine. What's happening with our medicine? Hey, thank you for the subscription, Atlas Rex. Appreciate it. Medicine. Our advanced medical technologies and expertise was lost during the Exodus. Or to help offset scarcity of medical supplies and knowledge, the resourceful technicians we call riggers create basic organ and limb replacements. Riggers make limb replacements. Orders of sworn healers preserve our medical knowledge and train new generations of caregivers. Let's roll. Like I'm. Like, here's the thing. I'm like, I wanna pick the first one where there's naff healing and it's a brutal, hostile frontier. But also, what happens if my character gets ill? What happens if we make this character and they get ill? Let's roll. Menders an order of sworn healers who preserve our medical knowledge and train new generations of caregivers. Advanced care is usually only available in larger settlements, but even remote communities are often served by a novice mender. Some menders are travelers who offer private care and respond to emergencies in isolated communities. So we got the best one. Hooray! I might not die. Everybody's seen how I play RPGs, so probably I'm going to die. Session 3, new character. All right. So what does it say at the bottom of this section here? Do you bear any noticeable scars or prosthetics? Do you have medical or physical disabilities? These aspects might influence your look or approach. If you are skilled at providing medical care for yourself or others, you might be a healer. If you are rigged with advanced prosthetics or cyberware, you might be augmented. Maybe. Okay. Think about that. AI. Yeah, so we've got scope for a doctor on the Firefly. Yeah, Canlan. Artificial intelligence. Suffer not a machine in the likeness of man. So what are our options here? We no longer have access to advanced computer systems. Instead, we must rely on the seers we call adepts. It's getting a bit 40k there. Vestiges of advanced machine intelligence are coveted and wielded by those in power. Artificial consciousness emerged in a time before the Exodus. Sentient machines live with us here in the Forge. Alright, I think we're going to pick number one, but then we're going to roll. So number one, the first one, we no longer have access to advanced computer systems. Instead, we must rely on the seers we called adepts. Energies of the Forge, because our computers are limited to simple digital systems and the most basic machine intelligence. This is because, and there are a couple of other options there, adepts serve in the place of those advanced systems. They use mind-altering drugs to see the universe as a dazzling lattice of data. It does sound more like Forge, you're right. Dune like mentats. Oh, do I like... No, I already have a Dune. I thought we'd like... Maybe we just have artificial consciousness emerge in the time before. Random? You think we should go random? Not a fan of doing everything random. But I've been doing so much of it. Alright. Okay. Artificial consciousness emerged in a time before the Exodus. Sentient machines live with us here in the Forge. Our ships, digital assistants, bots and other systems often house advanced AI. For a lone traveller, machine intelligence can provide companionship and aid with the perilous depths of the Forge. Alright, cool. At least we know a robot isn't gonna judge us, because we can just delete that subroutine. So we do have AI. Whoa. Okay. What's it say at the bottom here? If you are accompanied by a machine intelligence, you might have a companion such as a combat bot, protocol bot, survey bot, or utility bot. If your ship has an AI, you might have an observer module. If in your campaign is rare, these units will operate based on if AI is common and advanced, they may have their own sentient personalities. The three laws. Number one, dice only count if they land on the table. Number two, I'm just joking. Alright, war. What are we going to do here? Here in the Forge, resources are too precious to support organized fighting or advanced weaponry. Professional soldiers defend or expand holdings of those who are able to play. Rest of us are on their own. War never ends. Talented weaponsmiths, shipwrights, and craft deadly high-tech tools of destruction. Dominant factions wield mighty fleets of battle-hardened troops. Did we escape the angels destroying our home just to go all the way across the galaxy to a new place and have a fight about it? The middle one, says Grimwolf. Professional soldiers defend or expand holdings of those who are able to pay. Mercenary guilds wield all power in the Forge. Some are scrappy outfits, no more than a dozen soldiers. Others are sector-spanning enterprises deploying legions of skilled fighter forces. Most hold no loyalty except to the highest bidder. I think war never ends. Humans are dicks. That's our campaign motto. Humans are dicks. Alright, so we escaped Exodus, the angels, Judgment Day, whatever, arrived. We found a magic monolith on the moon. We came to a brand new pristine place. We had a bit of a bicker about whether we should have come, we need to go back, or we should remain. And we're still having a fight about it. Excellent. Life forms is our next. Oh, okay. Have we fought in any of the wars? Probably. We might be a veteran then. If you swear vows as a soldier of fortune, you might be a mercenary. If you favor a particular weapon or tactic, you might follow paths such as archer, bladesmith, demolitionist, gunner, gunslinger, or sniper. Okay. Life forms is our next truth. Are there things other than us going on in the depths of the forge? What are our choices here? This is perilous and often inhospitable galaxy, but life finds a way. Many sites and planets are infested by dreadful forge spawn. Aberrant creatures threaten to overrun other life in the galaxy. Life in the forge was seeded and engineered by the Essentia, ancient entities who enact their inscrutable will in the galaxy. I like that one. Because I want that one. I can have that one. It's my campaign. All right. Life in the Forge was seeded and engineered by the Essentia. Let's scooch up. Enact their inscrutable will on the galaxy. The Essentia are architects of life within the Forge. These omniscient beings are rarely encountered and have powers and purpose beyond our comprehension. Some worship them. Others resist or rebel against them. But trying to defy the will of the Essentia is like standing on the shore of an ocean to thwart the tide. They are inevitable. I like it. Oh. Jeff Goldblum is always canon. Always canon. Okay, what does it say at the bottom here? If you have expertise in life forms and planetary environments, you might be a naturalist. If you're accompanied on these adventures by a native creature, there might be a companion, such as a banshee, glowcat, void glider. That sounds cool. Rockhorn, sprite, or symbiote. Symbiote. Nice, I like it. 1-to-1, probably. What's next? Precursors. Who was here first? Over eons, a vast number of civilizations rose and fell within the Forge. Today, folk we call grubs, scavenger crews, and audacious explorers delve into the mysteries and monuments and ruins of these ancient beings. Ascendancy, an advanced spacefaring empire, once ruled the entirety of the Forge. Vaults of inscrutable purpose are all that remain and mark the Ascendancy's legacy, but those places are untethered from our own reality. Biomechanical life forms we call remnants, engineered by civilizations as weapons in a cataclysmic war, survived the death of their creators. What do we... I don't like the third one, because it sounds too Mass Effect to me. But... and then... the last one's very Necron. We've already got the black metal. The black iron that we swear on. Is that the secret? Geth, yeah, Geth, very Geth. Is that the secret? That the black metal is really part of these biomechanical life forms? Remnant? We haven't worked that out yet. Do we pick that? What do we do? I didn't like it, but now I knew. Now I do. Ah, damn it, you convinced me. This is my campaign. Alright, biomechanical life forms. Got some sort of Mass Effect Geth stuff. You picked the middle one, Grimwolf? Which one was that? Let me go back and read it. Ascendancy? I think we'll have the remnants. Alright, we'll have the remnants. And then last one is horrors. Let's have a look at the horrors. I like that first line. Alright. Put enough alcohol in a space and they'll tell you stories of ghost ships crewed by vengeful undead. It's nonsense. Most insist that horrors aren't real. Spacers know the truth. Strange energies of the Forge give unnatural life to the dead. Soulbinders are an organization sworn to confront these horrible entities. I don't think I like another organization because we have the three factions of the religions, and then we have these healing folk and stuff. So, within the Forge, space and time are as mutable and unstable as flooding river. When reality can't be trusted, we are bound to encounter unsettling phenomenon. Most insist horrors aren't real. Spacers know the truth. When you travel the depths of the Forge, be wary. Some say we are cursed by those who did not survive the cataclysm. Oh! I know, I'm going to assist that one. Supernatural occurrences and entities are especially common in your white dwarf star. These are stellar objects with spaces called ghost lights decaying. Oh, I like the middle one. Oh, I'm going to pick the middle one. All right. Most insist horrors aren't real. Spacers know the truth. When you travel the depths of the Forge, be wary. Death is not always an end to our suffering. Some say we are cursed by those who did not survive the cataclysm, and the veil between life and death is forever weakened. Supernatural occurrences and entities are especially common near the white dwarf star. These stellar objects, which spacers call ghost lights, are the decaying remnants of a dead star. Yes! I like it. Oh, we've made a terrible world to live in. Well done, folks. You're my kind of people. Ah, there we go. Let's come back from the dead to get us. Nyam, nyam, nyam. All right, so we're going to need, we're going to make a character now. We're going to make a person to live in this terrible world. You come back over onto this, because I think there is, yeah, there we go. So this is the character sheet on the website Naren and Zeka provided for us. They're called Ash Silver. Call sign Splinter. Works for me. I wouldn't have got to pick my name. So let's come back to this. All right. Let's have a look. All right. So 20 to 30 minutes. Is everybody all right for 20 minutes? I think if we make a character, what do we get after this? Make a character. And maybe see how long the other one takes. We'll set it all up. And I'll be really excited and I'll go away and make stuff. Maybe we'll make a channel on... No, Naren, is that... I like the name. Ash Silver's good. It's good. I'm going to be the very best. The best that ever was. Oh no, Smooth. Don't worry, we will save this video. We might put it on YouTube or we might keep it on the Twitter or something. I think we'll make maybe a solo play channel in the Discord. We can share all our cool stuff about our worlds, because looking at chat, there's quite a few folks who have been playing this already. All right. Anyway, we're gonna make Ash Silver. Ash. You are human. People of the Forge are human. Starforged does not directly provide options to play aliens, robots, uplifted animals, or non-human characters. You can change it, but it should be for you. Okay. Diversity and inclusiveness. Apart from human-centric assumption, you can character as you like. No gameplay or setting restrictions contain your character's race, culture, disability, sexual orientation, or gender identity. If you are aiming to play a specific lived experience, don't rely on assumptions or stereotypes. Put time into research and learn experiences of others. Very nice. Okay. There's a guide which is gonna be similar to the page. Yeah, burdens, that. You can't see it, but over on the side here, there is a place to have journals and oracles and stuff, that we can't see that there. Okay, let me come back to this. Let me look at that. Okay. Character creation soon. Here's a summary of the steps to create your character. If you'd like them, jump to 104 to get started. I'm actually going to take, before we do this, I'm going to take 2 or 3 minutes to go and get another cup of coffee and a throat sweet because I'm losing my voice apparently. So I'll be back in about 4 minutes, 3 minutes, soon. Don't go too far away. I'm back. Let's make a character. All right. So we've set up our world. We've set up our forge. We've created some truths. Now we need to create this ash silver. I don't even know. Ash silver. We're going to make them and create that. And then I think after that we launch our campaign. We create something about our campaign. And then we will, maybe next Wednesday, have at it. I'm having fun. If we're having fun, we get to continue. Oh, okay. I will tag them. Thanks, Naren and Zeta. I definitely love the art. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I definitely like the game. We've created my terrifying, grim world. I'm miserable. But with some coffee, let's make a character. Ready your assets. Separate the asset cards by type and set aside the deed assets. Readers, I have not done that. I was just going to rely on digital stuff. But we can have a look and do that kind of stuff in a minute. Choose 2 paths. Select 2 assets from among the paths for your character. Ready the asset cards. Each asset card you'll see a label indicating its type: command vehicle, module, support vehicle. First separate the asset cards by type, then set aside the deeds. Those aren't available for starting characters in this exercise. You'll start by picking 2 paths for your character. See the next page for how that works. Choose 2 path assets. Consider how each choice plays into an emerging concept for your character. Be mindful of the established truths from the last exercise. Some assets may not be great fit for your setting. There's no magic super. Oh, so these were the... Okay, right, okay. Like. So, I think we're just going to go back up and... Hotshot Pilot. I liked the Voidborn one. Remember, that sounded cool. Voidborn. Should we look at what Voidborn is or just take it? Did it tell us in the Stargazer? Oh, there it is. Oh, excellent. This is very good. Or, no, Voidborn. You are most suited to the life in the limitless void. When you're in space or spacebound, vehicle or station, increase momentum reset by 1. When you sojourn or make a connection with the spacebound community, add +1. When you move to perform match offers, move to leave it. Yes. I have just realised Voidborn sounds very much like thingy. Voidborn sounds like Belter. I'm making myself a Belter. There we go. All right, so with Voidborn, we get to choose 1 more of these. Do you have to pick the... I don't think... If you want to... I don't think I want to pick a particular one here, but this is very useful. Now... So we live in space... You stick around in space all the time. Vestige? Might need to adjust the window. Hang on. Because of where the screen on this lands. Yeah, okay. We're gonna make that go away. And do that. There we go. Alright, so we think we should pick a Vestige. Is that what you're suggesting, folks? This one. vestige. You are remains of a people culture. When you face death or face death, visions of your heritage give you strength to carry on. Envision how this manifests. We were on a strong hit match when you. Oh, survivor. That's not a path, though. That's a deed. What do we need? Path? Could we be an outcast? Need bounty hunter, courier. I don't think I want to be a devotant. That sounds like a religious. An explorer. Fated? Are we a fugitive? A gearhead. An infiltrator. A looper? What's that? I don't know. It doesn't tell me much about that. I want to come back and look. Like, I like the idea of having a merc. When you agree to wage war, defend others in return for augmented Voidborn. You are equipped with an advanced prosthetic implant or mechanical enhancement. Looper is a magic tap. We don't have magic. Augmented Voidborn. You are equipped with an advanced prosthetic implant or mechanical enhancement. You make a move directly by envision how exceptional can be. Alright, yeah, no, I like it. Grimwolf, good shout. We are an augmented Voidborn. Augmented Voidborn. What's next? Create your backstory. As you begin to play Starforged, your character is a person with few ties to the others. Forge is a vast galaxy, and your former home, if you had one, is lost to you, forsaken by you, or a distant memory. Consider what happened to sunder or separate you from your home and relationships. This is your backstory. The origin can influence the stories you explore, the vows you undertake as you play Starforged. It might just provide some texture to bring your character life. Keep it simple. There's no... Keep it simple. Just one novel. One novel on Ash Silver's backstory. Oh, Canlan. Sorry, Canlan. Thank you for the shout, Canlan. Backstory prompts. For some backstory inspiration, roll from the table below. Take a moment to elaborate and just leave it a bit vague. Abandoned your kin after learning a troubled truth. Will it let me? Will Stargazer give me a... It doesn't have a... Okay. It doesn't... Okay, the oracle's not going to help there. Right. I'm going to roll an actual physical dice to find out which one of the... backstory. Is the... Yeah, no, I don't think... Stargazer has a dice roller? I'm just going to roll my real dice. It's okay. I'm going to roll a D100. Going to see what we get. Look. Dice. Gonna do it. 72. 72. I have been on my own for as long as I can remember. Oh, it's just going to make me tab through everything. Long as I... Oh, there's the dice roller. Okay, I see it. I just got some dice. I had my dice tray out. I had to use it. I'll post a picture. Like, if you don't believe me, I rolled 72. I can put it in the Discord. Doesn't matter anyway. This is what we're going with. All right, so... So I've been on my own for as long as I can remember. Was I... Am I alone because I'm augmented? Have I literally grown up, like... You want to give me a reroll on my 72? But I like it. It's good. I'm a miserable, lonely bastard. Or Ash. In the shitty universe, all alone. For as long as they can remember. So... I have questions about how long I've been alone. And how long I can remember. Discarded experiment. Like Rocket. I'm Groot. Who's my Groot? I'm on a quest to find Groot. Okay, yeah, I like it. I like it. Sort of... experiment from one of the... Some sort of discarded experiment. Let's come back and look at our stuff. Leavers, returners, and deservers. Some sort of I can't spell, but some sort of discarded experiment. You can go read through the truths in the books to add some ideas to backstory. Yeah. Sort of discarded experiment. Something for a war. Yeah. During war that was never used. I like it. All right, that's as much as I'm going to do for now. I'll think about it later. We'll see what else comes from it, and we'll go back. A background vow. Next, you'll envision and mark down a background vow to represent a primary motivation or ultimate goal. Consider what you know of the setting and your character thus far. What nagging ambition, aching need or sacred commitment drives you, this is your background vow. Vow is part of your character's backstory. Sworn months or years ago, it can be tied to your backstory or example. Fulfilling this vow will not be easy. Mechanically, it's an epic vow, so every opportunity to reach a milestone is just one tick from the time will require months, years, or I reckon decades to see this vow fulfilled or forsaken. Okay. Can't think of a vow. If you're having trouble coming up with a background vow, try rolling something on the oracle tables. Roll an action and a theme or a character goal and interpret the result. Take a look back at the starter quests for your truths. Yeah, okay, let's come back and look at the... Yeah, abducted and by the Essentia. But let's come back and look at some of our stuff on up. Revengi. So what did we... So the war... No. Let's have a look at the Essentia. No, the precursors. Xenoarchaeologists studying precursor fossils discovered a powerful form of remnant. What is the nature of the being? Bombs. Where was the void one? I'm pretty sure there was something augmented. Is it under communities? Yeah, okay. What did we pick for communities? Destroy Essentia single-handedly using only my pinky toe. I mean, that's a very epic thing, but I'm not sure it's something I'm up for, to be honest. Thanks. Bring cheesy coffee to the forge. That's my goal. I was looking. Stop distracting me. I'm playing a game. Communities. What did we pick for communities? Few survived the journey to the forge, were scattered, and they do not know our fate. We do not know their fate. Where's my PDF gone? I need an extra screen. Start a quest. The settlement on an icebound planet is found abandoned. There's no sign of attack, no bodies. The ships and vehicles sit idle. This is very Mass Effect. People are simply gone, vanished. What is your connection to this place? Maybe we do take the advice from the book. Where are we going? Back down here. Scrolly, scrolly, scroll. Maybe we... This feels important. What a weird rhinoceros. So what are we going to do? Let's get rid of that. We're going to roll an action and a theme or a character goal in the oracles. And let's see how that looks. Character goal. Gain knowledge, build a relationship. No. Action. Seize. Theme. Expedition. Seize an expedition. No, these aren't giving me any transform a resource. Make everybody augmented. That's very Mass Effect. I'm not playing Mass Effect RPG. Not doing that. Not something I can do. Let's try again. Gain riches. No. Defend a person. No. Defend a place. No. Avenge a wrong. threaten strength. What do I... Maybe I need to think more about Ash then. Let's close the journal. So, they've been alone for a long time. Some sort of discarded experiment, like something for a war that was never used. Let's have a look at our campaign. You survive the forge, that was often small. Iron vows, laws. War never ends. Skirmishes with flood demand most of Pawn's casualties. I feel... I feel like the arrival, protect the secret. I think maybe it's just like a vow. I vow to find the person who because if life in the Forge was seeded and engineered by the Essentia. Ooh, am I the harbinger of doom? I think the biomechanical life forms we call the remnants, engineered by ancient civilizations as weapons in a cataclysmic war, survived the death of their creators, unscarred. Yeah. So, I've been alone for as long as I can remember. People think that I'm a remnant. People, I'm not spelling things right. I'll go back and change it. Don't judge me. Yeah, I've been alone for as long as I can remember. People think I'm a remnant, but I don't know if I am. I'm some sort of discarded experiment, like something for a war that was never used or finished. I want to find who did this to me and know why. And just because it keeps going, and maybe get revenge. Right, so is that good enough for our first vow? Let's bring this back so we can see what I'm looking at. Like, write the vow. Mark the vow on your character sheet in the spot labeled background vow. Write the name of the vow using the imagined words of your character, such as, I want to destroy the Iron Talon Raider clan. I will discover means of preserving consciousness beyond death. Where is our place for our vow? Is there a place for our vow? Gear and notes? No. Challenges? Vows. Alright. Oh, I've just added an extra one. Okay, vow. Vows. Let's write this in a suitably epic. Who made me augmented? Why? Why? Okay. Oh, it says it right in the very end. Or just leave the background file blank for now and add it once something occurs to you during play. Thanks. All right, Starship. Take the Starship command vehicle. Asakard, this is your interstellar spacecraft. What did we get for us? What do we want for our starship? Envision how you attained or earned this ship. You can come up with your own origin. Roll or pick from the table below. If you use a result from the table, take a moment to consider and elaborate on the suggestion. Inherited from a relative or mentor. Discovered as a derelict and patched back together. How did we get our spaceship? What are we going to call our spaceship? Stolen from a crime boss? Seems risky. Seems a real risky one, that. Purchased at a suspiciously cheap price. Inherited, granted by an organization. Found abandoned in perfect condition. Spoopy. Exchanged, and in exchange for a promise or vow, discovered as a derelict, patched back together, claimed as spoils of war, built out or repurposed scrap, acquired for trade as a Yeah, I just woke up on it. I just woke up on my spaceship. Just woke up on it. Okay. What are we going to call our spaceship? Yeah, just... Okay, it's just called home. Maybe? Spaceship. Alright. Let me just see my phone. Let me see if there's like a random spaceship generating name. I like random stuff. Name. Oh, there we go. One of the suggestions is the Normandy No. The Mighty Vulcan? Oh, there was one in the Oracle? Oh, okay. Name created for a spaceship. Alright. I should remember the starship name. Okay, let's go with that. First Light. Okay. I woke up on this ship. Laolin, it is a fabulous website that Naren and Zeta pointed us to. It's called Stargazer. And if you join the Discord, if you're in the Discord, it's the link in the tavern. You can get to it from there. If you're not on the Discord, come. It's excellent. I woke up on this ship. It was battle damaged and broken. I spent time making it work. I don't know how I got here or who I was fighting. Right, cool. Can I name first light? What's next? Oh, I like this. If you're playing with others, okay, envision this. Your ship is an important aspect of your character. The character is own right. What does it look like? What makes it interesting or unique in yours? Do you have any particular quirks? You'll flesh it out in play or roll once or twice on the table below. Ooh, some spooky things on this. The hull is fused with organic growths. So I'm going to guess there'll be something in the Oracle to help me do this. Will there? Class, fleet, initial contact. First look. Leaking radiation, bristling weapons. No. Let's just use the dice roller. Roll a D100. We got 100 on our first one. Excellent. Timers and clocks are always just a bit off. I like it. The ship sounds like Moya. Maybe. So should we pick that? Organic growths and the clock timers are always just a bit off. I guess that kind of like, yeah, I like it because I'm part machine and it's part organic. All right. Now that your ship is ready, pick one final asset. This time you aren't limited to picking a path. You can choose from modules, support vehicles, companion, or path. Module, support, vehicle, companion, or path. Right, let's have a look at them. We'll get rid of this. Boop. And then we'll come to this. Don't need that. So let's have a look at modules. Engine upgrade, expanded hold, internal med bay, overseer module. Stealth tech. You have a workshop? Because I... Go away, Adobe. Sorry, folks. Okay, module. What was my other options? Nothing immediately jumps out there. Support vehicle. I don't think I'd like the... I'm not interested in that. Companions? A Banshee. It's a Void Glider. No, I know I want a Void Glider, but I don't think that's going to be what I want. I think I would rather find a companion. What was next? Path. Let's have a look at support vehicles. We got an exosuit. Hover bike. Snub fighter. I don't think my ship's big enough for that. Okay, and then a path. Courier. Firebrand? No. Swear an iron vow. Mercenary? No. Scoundrel? Shade? No, that's a magic one. Vestige? Like, fugitive? Like, okay, so I like the idea of vestige, but Ash doesn't know it. Like, that's part of what they forgot. But I don't know whether I'm just being emo there. What was it? The other ones? Scavenger. Resupply, abandoned site. Okay. A fugitive. You're hunted by a power or authority. When you make a move, you may brute. Hunted by... I think I might be a scavenger. Do we get more paths later on? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to be a scavenger. There we go. Get rid of you. Alright, we're a scavenger. What's next? Yep. What's next? Let's bring it back. Hey, dice to game. Yeah, so I think we'll think about that coming forward. But alright, gonna do some stats. Oh no. Your character has 5 stats that represent your capabilities. Nature and approach. Capabilities, nature, and approach. Each is given a value from 1 to 3. When you make a move and roll dice, usually add one of your stats to an action dice. Move will tell you what to add. We'll give you a choice. Your stats: your edge, quickness, agility, prowess when fighting at a distance. Heart, your courage, willpower, empathy, and sociability and loyalty. Iron, physical strength, endurance, aggressiveness, prowess when fighting at close quarters. Shadow is sneakiness, deceptiveness, and cunning. And wits are expertise, knowledge, and observation. We have a 3, a 2, a 2, and a 1, and a 1. Okay. So, a 3, a 2, a 2, and a 1. So, I think, let me just look at that again. I think they're going to have good iron. So I think iron will be our 3. 1, 2, 3. I think edge is a distance 2, because we're a weapon, right? We think we're a weapon. What is wits? Expertise, knowledge, and observation. Alright, so we'll have... What is wits? Remind me what wits covers again? Expertise, knowledge, and observation. I think shadow is going to be more than wits. 2, a 1, and a 1. There we go. Alright. Set your condition meters. Is this gonna... I think the website does it for me. Yeah. Okay, envision your character. Yeah, I think the website does all the set your condition meters for me. That's excellent. Thank you very much. Envision your character. Now that the mechanical background aspects of your character are all set, take a moment to envision their appearance and personality. Just define one of two facts about for the physical look, how they act, and what they wear. You don't need much detail. You can discover nuances of your character through Frey. All right. So, is there a place on here? No. All right. I can't spell for toffee. Can't spell for toffee. All right. So, what does Ash look like? We've already established they're augmented in some way. So do they look a bit like? Are they obviously? They like they must be obviously because people don't like us. So do they look more like Nebula or Gamora? What do we think? What do we think? I think, and it was a shit job. So I think covered in mechanical components. Yeah, Nebula. Covered in mechanical components. More Nebula than Borg? More Nebula than Borg. Nebula. 7 of 9. 7 of 9 versus Nebula. Yeah, alright. Covered in mechanical components. What else? Yeah, I like that. I'm just going to copy that. Random mishmash of machine, augments, and skin. What else do we need to think? How do they act? How do they act? Definitely more at home alone than in crowds. Yeah. And then there's a big hood, gloves and gloves and big oversized clothes. Yeah, all right. I like it. What's next? We don't need to do much more of that. I think we've got the idea there. So I can just go to town. All right, gear up. You won't need a detailed list of your supply meters, abstract and represent your general readiness, clothes, fuel, energy, blah, blah, blah. Your spacer kit. You can assume to have some fundamental space. There's fundamental necessities for space travel and exploration carried with you or stored on your ship. This is your spacer kit. Any personal items that represent important aspects of your character's approach, capabilities, background. Keep this list short, 4 or 5 items at most. Okay. Make note of any losing important equipment or cherished items. Your assets in particular can influence your gear and vision your characters having ready. For example, you might be a tech with a well-used datapad for interpreting with writing code, or you might be a gunslinger with a pair of heirloom pistols. Also consider the object you swear your iron vows upon. What's this object's history and why is it important to you? Okay. Alright. Okay, I think I'm gonna... What is our gear? So what are we in our... Nope, this one. Let's come back to campaign. Where's the iron? Iron vows are spawned on totems crafted from an enigmatic metal we call black iron. Black iron was first forged by a long-dead civilization. Some say it's living metal attuned to the hidden depths of the universe. Remnants of this prized resource are found with ancient sites throughout the forge. It's resistant to damage and corrosion, but can be molded using superheated plasma at special facilities. The Iron Sworn carry weapons, armor, or tokens crafted from black iron and swear vows upon it. Okay, so we carry a totem made by this stuff. Carry a totem made by this stuff. I think there's a place on here, wasn't there? Ears and notes. So do we have a totem, or is it like a knife or something? A black iron knife. Yeah. Treasured black iron totem. Okay. Yeah, alright. I can't spell. It's because you were watching. Stop looking. Don't, wait. A black iron clockwork watch. That was retro, isn't it? Black iron totem. Do you like that? Naren and Zeta, you're on fire today. Black iron totem. Clockwork watch. That keeps its own time. Alright, clockwork watch, it keeps its own time. Counting to something. I'm not sure what. I like it. Nope, we're going to watch. No swords, just a watch. Maybe we can find a sword. Alright. I don't think they have much stuff. I think the first light is their biggest possession. The next bit is going to be building a starting sector. And we've been at it for 2 hours. My tummy is getting a bit hungry, so I think next week we will build our starting sector. Or we could just no, I think I want to build a starting sector. I want to make this weird world ourselves. So next week we'll build our starting sector and find out what our terminus outlines and expanse and everything are. But right now, I'm having so much fun. And I haven't even done an adventure. Oh no. Right, okay. Thank you very much for joining me today. Come and join me on the Discord where we can chat more about this if you want. Tell me what you're having for lunch, because that's always fun to find out. Food envy is great. Prep is play. Yes, it is. So yeah. Also, we'll give you folks, if you want to sort of join in, very welcome to. We could maybe just all go on an adventure in this weird angel forsaken world. But yeah, come and join us on the Discord. In the meantime, this evening we will be playing some Wrath and Glory. I say we. It's not me. I'm not playing Wrath and Glory because I would be too busy singing the song. And that is at 2000 BST. Do come and say hello. If you're watching this on YouTube, I would appreciate, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, tell me what your Ironsworn token would be, and yeah, have a good day, folks. I will see you soon.